Good Thursday, everyone. Looking at our Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union weather headlines, pleasant weather continues. Temperatures gradually warming, but still not too bad for this time of the year at all. And then a chance of rain coming back just in time for Labor Day. Premier Generators level of concern level 0. No weather worries for our Thursday. Clear Your Closet and Blind brings us our 5-day forecast, and we finally have something to talk about on there, but unfortunately it comes just in time for the holiday. But until then, today, partly to mostly cloudy, highs in the upper 70s, low 50s again for overnight lows tonight. Friday, partly cloudy, low 80s it looks like now. And when I say low 80s, I'm talking like 80, 81. So still not looking too bad at all. Same thing for Saturday. Sunday, partly to mostly cloudy, and it's very slim chance for an isolated shower in the afternoon and evening. I don't think those rain chances will increase any, but I will keep an eye on that. Highs back down into the upper 70s because of some cloud cover. And then Monday, just in time for the Labor Day holiday. Right now, I've got a 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms. And I know a lot of other sources have 30 or 50%, but I'm going 70 because that keeps trending wetter. So you always look at the trends, and it looks like it's trending wetter. I will keep an eye on it, though. It is at the end of the 5-day forecast, so things can certainly change. But if you have outdoor plans for your Labor Day weekend, I would aim more for getting those out of the way either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, just to be on the safe side. Premier Generators bringing us our severe weather threat outlook, and thankfully no severe weather expected, even with the activity that we have Labor Day. Weikert Realtors bringing us our extended threats. The only thing we're watching for on Monday is if some of the storms get strong enough, they could pose a flash flood risk. That is something that's being monitored. That's just, we're still in summertime. So you get warm, you get humid, you can get some heavy downpours. You all know the drill. And then maybe potentially some more heavy rainfall potential for the middle of next week as yet another strong cold front comes through. So, and that's going to bring chilly temperatures once again. So September looking to get off to a chilly start once that cold front presses through. And the drought monitor updates every Thursday. I thought I'd show this to you all this morning. I'm not looking for anything too significant, of course, here on the plateau. We've had a lot of rain this summer, but just to our west, look at West Tennessee. That's moderate drought. So not all of the state has enjoyed as much rainfall as we have, but West Tennessee is definitely needing some rain. Thankfully, they're getting some today. So hopefully this drought monitor will improve for them for next week. Bramble Travel bringing us our On This Day in History. 1884, one of the first known photographs of a tornado was taken by Mr. Robinson. So, and that's that picture there. Isn't that cool? It's got the main tornado in the middle, and then you got two little funnels on the sides. 1898, torrents of rain accompanied by furious wind upset the rain gauge at Fort Mojave, Arizona. So they didn't know how much it had rained. However, water in a wash tub set out, recorded 8 inches in 45 minutes. That's what you call a frog strangler. 1959, Lieutenant Colonel William Rankin bailed out of his plane at a height of 46,000 feet into a violent thunderstorm in North Carolina and lived to write about the 45-minute journey. And it is quite the story. The Man Who Rode the Storm, I think, is the book. It is a very good book, so you need to get that if you're a weather weenie like myself. He described it as one of the most bizarre and painful experiences imaginable. And it is quite the story. You really need to check that out. My back continues to get a little bit better, so we're making progress. Thank you all for the well wishes for that. I appreciate that. You folks have a wonderful Thursday and keep looking up. And for even more weather information, just go to meteorologistmark.com.